warm welcome to one and all. Dear friends, myself Dr. S. B. Kishore welcome you all in the today's session Convert PPTs into Video or Image Slideshow. So first of all, we will discuss the content that we are going to cover in the today's session. First of all, we will discuss what is PPT, then why to convert the PPTs into video, then the steps in order to convert the PPTs into video, then why to convert the PPTs into image slideshow. It means we are going to discuss the situation when you need it, and finally again the steps in order to convert the PPTs into the image slideshow. So what is PPT? PPT is nothing but the PowerPoint presentation. It's one of the tools that has been integrated as a part of what your MS Office suite. PPT is a file extension for the presentation file format used by Microsoft PowerPoint, and it is one of the most popular presentation software commonly used for the office and educational slideshow. One can include a text, image, sound, videos, etc. in your PPT file. It means in your presentation file. Now, why to convert? So, when you make a recording of a presentation, remember all its elements. It means it may be include narration, transition, animation, pointer movement, timing, etc. are saved in your presentation itself. It means whenever you are converting, all these elements will be also recorded, which makes a video that your audience can watch. Now, why to convert? It might be possible that your viewers do not have a PowerPoint presentation software on their desktop or on their mobile. So, in that case, this video will help them to watch your presentation. Okay. So, like I said, viewers do not need to have a PowerPoint installed on their computer to watch it. For example, you can convert the PPT into the video for your mobile users also. So, what are the format for the conversions? So, you have basically two options for turning your presentation into the videos, and both formats are widely supported and can be streamed over the internet. The first one is called as window media video, called as that is WMV, and second one is your MP4 format. So, remember friends, up to 2010 version we used to use only WMV, but from onward now we have one more format called as what your MP4 format. Now, what are the steps? Okay, so first of all, make sure that your presentation has been saved all the latest updation that you have done, and if you have doubts, you can save it by simply pressing Ctrl S, then click on file, then select the export option, and from there select what, create a video. Now, as soon as you click over there, you will get the screen something like this, where you need to specify first the resolution. So, remember by default it is 1280 into 720. So, higher the resolution, of course it will also take the much more larger size. So, be precise when you are selecting the resolution. Now, whether you would like to record with the timing or not. So, it might be possible that you have specified certain time that you would like to spend on each slide. It means if you have recorded that one, you can select the with recorded option. Okay. Otherwise, you can select don't use the recorded timing and narrations. Okay. And if you have selected the don't use, in that case by default during the conversion, your PowerPoint presentation will spend minimum 5 seconds on each slide and convert all your slide. You can alter it, you can specify other than 5, you can also specify 7, 8, 10 or 4, no issue, that is up to you only. Now, as soon as you select the option over here, you will get the screen something like this, where you need to specify what, the name of the file and recording format. Okay. So, like we have already seen, there are basically two formats, one is MP4, or you can also select the WMV, that is window media video. Now, why to convert presentation into the image slideshow? First of all, we will see PowerPoint is also useful for designing leaflet, poster and other forms of advertising. It means apart from your presentation, you can also use the PowerPoint for this purpose, and you don't need the high end software like Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator in order to get your basic works. Now, why? Sometimes you may want to save out your PowerPoint presentation in a simple JPG slide for compatibility on practically any device. Now, assume the situation that you want to give a certain presentation on a certain college, and when you went there, you found that they don't use the Windows operating system, but they are following the Linux operating system. Okay. So in that case, you will find it's very difficult. So solution for this is what? Convert your presentation into the image slideshow, and then you can work on the image slideshow. Now why not video? Now remember dear friends, in video we always specify certain timing. It means you can't spend a certain specific time on each slideshow using the, when you are converting into the video format. Okay, so that is very difficult. It means you may require to pause every time, which looks very odd. So solution is always what? Convert your presentation to the image slideshow, and here you will be able to spend as much as time on each slide. That is now we are calling image. So like I said, this will help the user to show slide using the image slideshow for presentation that doesn't support the PPT PowerPoint files. Okay, so like I have given the example, as you have created it for the Windows user, but it might be possible that when you have visited a certain college in order to give your presentation and they don't follow the Windows operating system, in such situation you may find it's very difficult. So solution is always what? Convert your presentation to the image slideshow and then start your presentation. When you are converting into the image, always maintain the high quality image. So for that purpose, what you need to do, under the file, select the option, then advanced. Okay, so you will get the screen something like this. So here there is option called as do not compress image in file. Okay, so make sure that this, it is always check one, otherwise what will happen, the resolution may get loose. It means the image may not be of high quality. By default, whenever you are converting your slide into the image, the default resolution is what? 1280 by 720 and correspond to what? 96 dpi. It corresponds to 96 dpi, which refer as what? Dots per inch. Now when we are talking about the standard high quality images that has been used by the professional printing industry, that is what? That is 300 dpi. Now how to convert this 96 into 300 dpi? For that purpose, you can view this particular video. I will keep the link of this in the description, so you can click over there. Now the steps in order to convert into the image. Okay, so what you need to do, of course, first of all, make sure that your updated version has been saved. If it is not, press the Ctrl yes, then click file, then save as, and select the tools and compress the picture if you want to compress. Otherwise you can specify the name of the file and then select the what? The format. So it supports the various types of format, again JPG, PNG, TIFF, then BMP, etc. Okay, whenever you are converting your presentation to the image, remember dear friend, it creates one separate subfolder under your current folder with the names of each slide as slide 1, slide 2, slide 3 with the extension either JPG or PNG depending upon the format that you have selected. So these are some of the references. Now it's a time to do a practical session. So we will, this is one of the PPT. Okay, it consists of how many slides? Only 6 slides. Now I want to give a timer. So first of all, we view if there is any timing that has been specified for this slide. So in the slide sorter, you may see we have not specified any timing. So I will start slideshow with the real time. Now you need to specify the time for each slide. So in this case it is 5 seconds, then click on the next slide. Now since it consists of only the images, we don't need to require much more time to spend on this. Then here observe that we have written a long text, so it means you need to give a time to viewer in order to read this complete. So if you require 10 seconds in order to read entire this thing, in that case give at least 13 to 14 seconds to your viewer, because reading speed might be different from one user to another. Then in this case again give certain time, and finally you can read the how much time you required in order to, for example, select the logo making tool, then select the type name, then select the category, then edit it and download it. Okay, so accordingly, and finally thanks. Now observed, so it is showing that total timing is what? 1 minute 2 seconds. Okay, so save it. Now observe that the timing has been specified over here for each slide. On first slide 7 seconds, on second 5, and so on. Okay, so this is how we are specifying what time. Now how to export, now how to convert this presentation into the video. So click on export, then create video, then specify the resolution. Then here we have two options: don't use the record timing or use the record timing. Since we want to use the record timing, select this one. Okay, and if you have selected the second one, you can specify what the second to be spent on each slide. It means you can change it depending upon your requirement. But since we have selected the use recorded timing, we will go through this one only. And finally click on the create video, then specify the name of the file and then select the type. Okay, so it is MP4 only, and click on the save button. Now observe on the status bar, it is showing a message creating a video. Okay, it may take a certain fractions of timing depending upon the number of slides that you have in your presentation. So remember, this technique is useful when you want to upload your presentation on a YouTube. Okay, but if you want to give the presentation online, in that case this timing is not suitable. Okay, because it might be possible that during the question answer you want to spend much more time on this particular slide. Okay, so in that case this method is not useful. So let's see, it has created what, a MP4 file. It means you don't need PowerPoint in order to view your presentation, and it is taking a time that we have specified. Okay, it will automatically shift to the next slide depending upon the timing that we have specified. Okay, remember dear friends. Now the second method is what, how to convert into the image slideshow. Select file, then save as, specify the folder, then specify the name of the file, okay, that you would like to convert. Then here you need to specify what, the format, whether to convert JPEG or GIF, PNG, TIFF. Okay, so many options are there. So select JPEG since it gives a better quality image. And finally again you can compress if you want. Okay, let's see the options. So it is what, 220 dpi or 150 dpi. If you want to send the email, in that case it is saying that 96 dpi is also okay. So depending upon the where you would like to use, so depending upon that you can specify what, the resolution. So select the default one only, and now save. So it is asking whether you would like to convert all the slides into the picture or individual. We would like to convert all, so select all slide, and it has done the work. Now let's see. Now see, we have a what, one separate subfolder, and with the name of what, slide 1 JPG, slide 2, and so on. Now you can simply double click, and now you will be able to view all the slide one by one, and you can as much as time you want to spend on a particular image, no issue. So basic advantage is, like I said, if your viewer don't have the PowerPoint, in that case this kind of technique is very much useful. But remember, the drawback of this method is that the animations and the transition that we have used cannot be viewed when you are converting the slides into the images. It means that whatever the effect that we have given, they are not going to be recorded, or they are not going to be converted in that manner. So I hope that you understood why and when it is necessary to convert the PPTs into video, similarly PPTs into the image slideshow, and the steps in order to convert the PPTs into videos and image slideshow. So with that, thank you very much, have a nice day.